I gotta say, bro, your camera is weak as fuck.
All right, man. This is your boy Jalen back at you guys with another video. This time we're gonna switch up the content a little bit. We're gonna I got a story time for you, and I'm gonna post more story times. So just let me know if you want story times. But I'm most likely gonna post more story times. Whether you guys, y'all gotta comment. At least leave a comment and like. If you're not gonna sub, at least comment and like. But yeah. So basically, a little. This story time was a little bit about myself. So, and the background I came from, or came from. Am I nervous? All right. So basically, I used to live with my dad and my little brother in our household, and my mom, she doesn't live in the same state, so that's a little hard on us, but I used to live. So after living with my dad at like 18, I decided it wasn't for me. They were just trying. I feel like in a way they were just all trying to kick me out without saying that I'm gonna kick you out, because they'll literally get on me and then literally try me, and then it's like, well, I don't pay no bills there, so I can't say nothing to that. So basically, I ended up going to my grandma's, stayed with them. I was basically couch surfing because I was at my grandma's, and then I was living in my grandma's basement, and then I went to what's it called, the homeless shelter, and then I went to I went to my what's it called. Then I think I got my own like place with other people, and then I no, actually, I think, because I'm trying to remember this shit. This happened a minute ago, but I went to, so the homeless shelter, so my dad's house, grandma's house, and then homeless shelter, or then it might have been my dad's house, grandma's house, then homeless shelter, and then I was or no, it might have been dad's house, grandma's house, um, and then my aunt's house, and then back to the homeless shelter. Hold on. So yeah, I did that, and then yeah. So hold on. So I'm trying to think. This happened a while ago. So I know I was in and out the homeless shelter like twice, and then one time I had to sleep. Actually, I was actually homeless for one night with my other friends that was homeless too. Because we used to go to the same. We all went to the same homeless shelter, and you know what I'm saying. We was downtown that one night, and yeah, it was pretty cold. We tried to go into a hotel actually, and then stay in the bathroom where it's inside because it was snowing at the time. So that was a little hard on us, but so I'm trying to figure out. So I was staying at my dad's house till 18. I dipped, and then I went to my grandma's house. I know I went to my grandma's house right after, and then I went to the homeless shelter, and then I went to my aunt's house, and then I went to back to the homeless shelter. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, and then yeah, it was a rough time for me at the time, but now I'm doing a lot better. You know, I don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I ended up staying also. So yeah, I stayed at my dad's house, my my grandma's house, the homeless shelter, and then I went to my couch surfed onto my boy, the way I was couch surfing, you would have thought I was a surfer. I was a professional, like like Hawaii, in Hawaii, you would have thought I did surfing professionally. Like I would ride all the tidal waves. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, um yeah, so Just trying to think. So yeah, so after that, went to my aunt's house. Went to back to the homeless shelter, and then I stayed. I actually got my not my own place, but I moved in because it was like I knew some people from work. Because at the time I was also I when I first went to the homeless shelter, I had no actually I did always had two jobs. It was just I ended up the second time I ended up going, I ended up having two different jobs, or one of them was different. The other one was the same job, and then the other job that I had at the time, um, they closed. They closed down. So yeah. Um, hey, my cousin just texted me saying pull up to the gym.
What gym?
Probably the JCC.
Bro, I gotta go home.
But
We
he literally just texted me, and they said that they'll get done at 6:30, and then the gym closes at 8.
Yeah, I know it. I gotta go back home.
But
That's why we left the gym early.
what's it called? We left the gym early because what's it called?
Oh, that was closing down.
Yeah, but then they close. It's so trash that they have like I don't know, bro. They only have. I feel like they should always have one court that's not reserved because they have two courts that got two gyms that or two courts that have two courts on each gym, if that makes sense, and then the side courts.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and then before I got off track, and then yeah, so I ended up. I'm doing a lot better now. I can't really speak on my situation currently, but I'm doing a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But yeah, so it's like, yeah. I'm trying to think, cause there's a lot going on, so I'm trying to think like.
Bro, talk about your worst job experience and your best job experience. You talk about that.
I had hella jobs too. I had So my worst job experience, I'd say Aldi's, cause I was a cashier.
Bro, that was a
I was
Aldi's
I was a cashier, right? I was really when I applied, I was for just a regular stalker, and I was doing that. But basically, what they had us do was stock, and then it's like a Walmart job basically. So
I'm not gonna lie, Jalen, bro.
So I'm
not gonna lie.
You gonna let me speak?
Yeah, but hold up, bro. I'm about to say something, bro.
All right, go ahead.
I didn't see you since high school, and then that's when I seen you at Aldi's, bro.
Yeah.
But Aldi's, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Aldi's was one of your best jobs in my opinion.
No, and then with Aldi's, the thing is, see, that's why I can't be a cashier, because when you don't be on that bull or that BS, you have you got people that are rude. Sometimes you got those one or two negative Nancy's, and it just throws me off because it's like their attitude and the way that they come across things. Some of them don't know how to communicate, and I'm the type of dude I'm passive. I don't like to do a whole lot. So if I feel like you on some bull, I'm not gonna waste my time to even check you. You feel me? Because I could say something, but I just shut up. I don't say nothing, and then I just let you chew me out as a bigger person. And with that, with the experience that got me actually fired, this lady is, because obviously they're gonna go by the customers always, right? Depending on the situation. So basically, so one lady came in, got bucked, was not fucking with it, and she was talking to a brick wall because I didn't say shit back to her, and yeah, I was just not messing with her energy, and so it just threw me off. And then I didn't say nothing. I guess she said she was gonna go complain to the manager. She complained, and the thing is, they mess with me up there, so they was like, it's all good, it's nothing personal. If you need a good, what's it called, recommendation, or if you want to use us as a recommendation, then you can use us as a recommendation. So, or a reference. That's what I meant. A reference. You can use us as a reference. So that's my, I'd say, worst. Oh, actually, no. I just thought about, because when I used to work at Jason's Deli before they closed down. So the day I got fired from them, man, I just low key have a bunch of bad experiences with my past jobs. But with Jason's Deli, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like, the thing is, it got to a point where people would just start messing with me, and I was just not messing with it. And then, so this is so okay. So the day I got fired, basically, this dude, just oh no, so this lady came in because they had me back in the kitchen. I don't normally work back in the kitchen, but I was they had me back in the kitchen, and then this lady came in to pick up the the food off the side, because the side, there's like, you can go to the side to where the kitchen's at, kind of, and then pick it up front. It's like all connected down to the belt. It's like a, you know what I'm saying, like a whole line or a station. And yeah, they did it like that. So I was like, I was talking to the lady because she was an older lady. She was kind of old, and so I was, I talked to her on some cool stuff. And she basically was, she was cool. I said something to her and made her laugh, and then this is what this is the so after that, they overheard what I said, and then they thought I was trying to fuck with her, which was not the case, and clearly she thought it was a joke too. So when I had to tell them that, hey, back up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, because this is not that, you feel me? So they were trying to make it a situation deeper than what it really was. So it was like, it's just a whole lot of miscommunication going on, and I was not messing with that. And so basically, the next thing that happened was, me and this other dude that was working there started arguing after that, because they was all trying to make it seem like I was fucking with the old lady. And I'm like, bro, how do you even sound? Like, my personality. I know some of y'all personally, out from work and then off work. So how are you gonna try and make me seem like I'm this person when I'm not? And so basically, what happened was, me and the older this white dude that worked there started arguing. He built like a grizzly bear or something. Nigga thought he was but yeah, he was a built like a grizzly bear or a polar bear or whatever. And then this nigga probably thought I stole his bass or his salmon, came at me crazy. Nah, but basically he thought I was trying to mess with the lady, and so now we're arguing, and then he's getting loud. I'm like, bro, chill out. And then we start getting handsy. We start, you know what I'm saying, one thing led to another. And then in the back of the kitchen's like the worst place you want to, you want to run a fade, because, you know what I'm saying, there's all that food back there, all types of, you know what I'm saying, it's not really safe, basically. So what you do is like, so what he did was basically, he ended up grabbing me, and we're over here kind of pushing it and stuff like that, and then he grabbed me, and then he pulled me there was like a boiling pot of water. He pulled my head he grabbed me, so he had his hands on my thing, or, let's pause, hold on. He had my hands, he had my, whoa. He had his hands on my shirt, and he was pulling, and then he, with his other hand, pushed my head by the hot boiling pot of water. And so I'm like, all right, bro, it's really up for you. You know what I'm saying? You really messed up. So basically, it was like, yeah, and then I thought we was gonna really, and the thing is, I feel like he was also on some hating type of BS too, because his girl, she liked me, and then this other dude that that I was cool with, that I work with. That it was, and he was actually the manager up there, and he was actually ended up being one of my, or I ended up being one of his roommates because he already had another roommate. So it was like the three of us kicking out some cool shit. You feel me? So yeah, it was like that was going on, and then I'm like, man, it just got me tight that day. I ended up having to catch a lift back home. I was sick as hell. I'm not gonna lie, I was sick. And that, so yeah, that's what happened for one of my worst. I just say that's one of my worst. I wouldn't say that's typically. Actually, that might be the worst because besides the other one that I said before, that's probably the worst one. And yeah, so I was like, it just threw my energy off because I'm a positive person. I try to spread positivity, and I really don't try and be on no bullshit. But if somebody's on some bullshit, then it's only so much of me I could, so much of a bigger person I could be, until I decide I don't want to be a bigger person, and I'm gonna reciprocate the same energy, or I'm gonna match energy. You feel me? So it was like, I don't know, hands tied. You feel me? But yeah, we just came back from hooping. We might go back.
We're not going back. I'll drop this nigga off.
He's saying that I beat him the first two games.
He beat me in
and then he beat me the next game, and then we started playing some other games like with other people. Or no, he started playing other games. I stopped after like 4 games we played because he beat me. No, I beat him first 2 games, and then I played what's it called? He beat me the next game after that, and then we did something else, and then I don't know, because I was trying to play. I don't want to play ones all day. I was trying to run some like 5s or like, some 5s, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. That's what I wanted to do. Run 2s. We could have ran 2s, but then the Hispanics, there was not they basically, no, it's no offense, but like they're a little prejudiced, like some white people are, because they're not racist, because that's the thing with white people, they're either not racist, which is I feel like a smaller portion, or no, there's either white people that's not racist at all, the percentage that's prejudiced, leaning towards maybe racist, because there are some Hispanics that are racist, and yeah, so respectfully though, but yeah, so there's that. And then white people, so it's like almost in a way like white people and Hispanics almost kind of got the same mindset. So they're not really the same person. I'm just saying in general. So they're either not racist, prejudiced, or racist. And with white people, I'm not gonna speak on the percentages because y'all kind of know. You feel me? But yeah, that's. So they had a court. They always, it's like, so the Hispanics always hooping on this one court. It's hella my homies, you feel me, over on the half court in that one gym. And then a lot of times, like, the gym that we go to, that we hoop, it's busy because a lot of the white people, they will buy the gyms because they got the money to buy the gym, so they rent it out. And then they do like a minute is XYZ, you feel me? So they charge by the minute. So if you want the gym for this long, then you gotta pay by the minute. And they got all the cheese, so it's like, what can you do? But yeah, it was a cool little hoop session, man. I know I be losing a lot. I know y'all see me lose, and then I know one of my other games, I lost by like 1 point, and then the other game I was just the most previous game I was just bullshitting. So I was like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Try not to cuss a lot because I know some of my viewers might be kids, and we trying to keep it PG-13. At least PG-13. You know what I'm saying? But let me see this real quick. But yeah, so that's that's what happened. Or that's just basically a brief little story time. I'm gonna have more story times and really let you guys know. Oh, I did also really quick. I did used to live in a bando, which is basically not a trap house, but it's a abandoned house. So me and my other two homeless friends, we lived at the shelter. Or no. It was actually, and it's by the gas station too. So it was like, it was literally like a couple blocks from the gas station. And yeah, but yeah, we was all trying to, get some type of. We also like are some type of hustle, not really a hustle, but we were all just trying to get a job and stuff like that. And I told him like, yeah, we all got to get a job so we don't have to live this lifestyle. And yeah, so also they had this place called Outreach, which basically shout out to Outreach. That there was really they did a lot of what's it called? Bro, I don't like her, bro.
What's wrong with her, bro?
Nah, she giving Karen vibes, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna speak on why, but like, she's one of my neighbors, bro. But like, I don't know, bro.
She seems cool to me.
But she is the biggest Justin Bieber. She is a believer though. I be hearing. You see the look at the thing on the car on this thing,
Hey,
bro. Don't waste your time. She's not it.
I was just gonna tell her something dropped. No, just playing. I wish you know the little videos.
But you see
something
the Justin Bieber's hard. Shout out to and Jaden Smith. Shout out Never Say Never. You feel me? But that's free promo. That's free promo. That she got. You see the Drew sticker or the thing hanging on it, and then she got the Justin Bieber face on the thing. But yeah, so that's like, oh, so Outreach. I was talking about Outreach. So with Outreach, they basically have a program to where it's almost like a boys and girls club. And so the only thing is with that facility, they didn't have a gym. They don't have a gym, but they took us to go hoop sometimes. And it was really to look out for the homeless people. So like they'll have a bunch of days when you can go there and get a bowl of cereal. You can go there and they had a taco night one night. They had a night when they had a DJ come over. That was probably the littest day over there, cause they got pool tables and like pool or billiards table there, air hockey table, and then TVs and stuff like that, and a bunch of computers. So if you wanna do some of those activities, you can do those activities. And so the one day they had a DJ. And I was gonna try and talk to this one chick too, but she I don't know. It looked like she kind of was a little bit of a flirt. So I was like, I don't know, coach. I don't know, coach. She might be for the team, but she was looking my way. And I talked to her a little bit. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? She was cool. I could tell she had a good personality to her. She didn't look too bad either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that day they were passing out free, like a bunch of free stuff. So clothes, a lot of basketball shoes, and shoes in general. So like, it might have not been the best selection, but they had some stuff that was decent. And then I got this red coat. I remember I had this red, it was like a long line type of coat. It was like a women's coat, but it was so hard because the way I wore it, it was hard. I wish I still had it, but this one dude I let borrow at the shelter, he didn't give it back. And that's the thing with being at the shelter, they really don't care for your belongings, which they don't have to because it's not theirs, and they're still trying to feed you too and do all the other stuff. But yeah, so we're allowed a locker there, and yeah, if your stuff comes up missing, your stuff comes up missing. It's not really. They have cameras, but you can't be like, oh, can you run the cameras back? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And then with outreach, back on that topic, with outreach, yeah, they was getting out a bunch of free shoes and stuff like that. And then at first, me and my other homeless friends, we weren't being greedy. We just got like a pair of shoes. And then I was lucky enough to get me they had a pair of Kobe's. They had a pair of Kobe Elite Lows, the USA ones. I missed those. They were, yeah, I missed those. I only got to hoop in them literally one time. I was sick because I literally got to hoop in them one time. And yeah, so I got to hoop in them one time. It was like, yeah. So I gotta get them. I gotta get those again. But yeah, I miss those Kobe's, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But that was, that's a little bit of my past. Oh, we ended up getting a bunch of. So they ended up having a bunch of shoes left over, and me and my one friend, we snagged a bag full of them, like the ones that people didn't really want, and we took them to Plato's Closet, and we was able to make some cheese off of them, and kept. I actually found a pair of Jordan 6s. They're actually, look them up. The Olympic 6s. I remember them. It was like, no, the Beijing Olympic 6s. Okay, yeah, look those up. They're really like a rainbow type of a 6, and those were, so at the time I check market at the time, those were going for a lot. I was actually